بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم صل على رسول الكريم اللهم لا علم لنا الا ما علمتنا رب اشرح لي صدري رب زدني علما رب يسر ولا تسر So one who is broken his wudu, he has passed urine or stool or he broke wind, then he has to make a fresh wudu. The person has water and is not stopped from using it, then he's bound by the Sharia to make wudu, otherwise his salah will not be accepted. Right? If he can't find water, then he must use earth to make the yamum, must use park sand. And if he's not if he doesn't have park sand, then at that time he will be mazur and then he doesn't need to perform salah. A person should not perform salah without wudu and without salah. Imam Shafi rahimahullah says that if a person doesn't have the ability to make wudu and tayammum and the time of salah is going to left, then out of respect for the time of salah, he must uh, perform the salah and then when he gets water or tayammum or able to make tayammum, he must repeat it. The Ahnaf says that the person who deliberately makes salah without wudu, especially to mock, to show to people that he's making salah, then he becomes a disbeliever. Because the Sharia doesn't allow anybody to mock the Sharia, even by mouth or by action. But when you're doing it to show people that you feel shy that I don't have wudu, I can't make tayammum. Now he just makes salah, or he's feeling shy to go make wudu. When he's able to make wudu and he doesn't want to go out of the crowd and then he just makes salah, that is mocking the Sharia. You know? عن عمر رضي الله عنهما قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم لا تقل صلاة بالليل ولا صلاة بالليل رضي الله عنه وصلاة والناس في and yeah, so this is also to belittle the sadaqah. Sadaqah must be given from the pure wealth. We don't give sadaqah. Our scholars go to the extent to rule that anyone who gives charity from unlawful earnings, haram, he deceived to get it, and then he still hopes to get reward from that sadaqah, he becomes a disbeliever. You deceive somebody and getting the money, now you think you're doing something good by giving it in charity and you're going to get reward now. Hello? عن علي رضي الله عنه قال كنت رجلا Yeah, a lot of money, not money, money. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yes, right. So he doesn't need to make ghusl. He just need to wash his private and perform wudu. So this hadith suggests it's not proper for son-in-law speak of inappropriate things but his father-in-law, especially that stories, right? It shows you that you need to have haya. You have to keep a boundary between the father-in-law and the son-in-law. You know? عن ابي هريره رضي الله عنه قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم في حديث So what does it mean? He ate the shoulder of the sheep. See, at that time there was no stove. So in order to cook the meat, you had to make a fire. And the previous hadith says, Mimma masat nar, whatever the fire starts. So they are saying that this hadith is mansukh. Apart from this hadith of Sayyidina Ibn Abbas radiallahu ta'ala, the first hadith is said to mean when you eat something cooked on the fire, then wash your hand and mouth to clean yourself and abide by the sunnah. This is called wudu'ut ta'am, the wudu after eating. Thus, it is not necessary to say that the first hadith was made mansukh. It was just meant to say that wash your hands and your mouth, rinse your mouth after eating before you make wudu because you don't want any residue to be left in your mouth and then you, while you're making salah, you find a piece of meat that you want to chew on in salah. And there's another hadith coming later on that will also show. Hello? Mm. Mm. So Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal rahimahullah goes by the apparent meaning of this hadith. So his rule is, masla is that it is necessary to make wudu after eating the flesh of a camel. However, Imam Abu Hanifa, Imam Shafi, and Imam Malik rahimahullah rule that the person's wudu is still intact, not broken after he eats the meat of a camel. They go by the dictionary meaning of wudu, which means wash the hands and rinse the mouth. Camel's meat is normally more greasy. There's more, it's more like slimy and fat. It has more fat than sheep. So when the person eats this, then his mouth is more, he has more like a slime in his mouth than when he eats mutton. That's why he must rinse the mouth. Nabi Karim sallallahu alayhi wasallam said that you mustn't perform salah in the enclosure of a camel. This is by way of uh, makruh tanzih, right? Because the camel might disturb a person while he's making salah. Like if you by chance making a salah in the what they call it, the crow of a sheep, there's no chance that the sheep is going to come running and ran you over. But if you're making deal with camels, you don't know the camel is so big, he maybe come and he'll kick you over or he'll bite you or something. So you'll be on guard, you'll always be checking where's the camels, where's the camels. But there's no such thing with the sheep. And this is on condition that both places where you are making salah must be parked. Hello? Hmm. Yeah, so sometimes you have that feeling like you're about to break the wind, but you're not sure if you broke the wind or you never broke the wind. You just have this feeling like something is going to come out, but you're not sure if it came out. So then, yeah, this is the words wait till you heard the sound or detected the smell express the utmost degree. Otherwise, a person, otherwise wait until when he's 100% sure. But whether a person hears a sound or smells the odor, that should not actually worry. A person generally knows when the wind is broken. So until you're not sure that the wind is broken, then you must wait for a sound. Doesn't mean that you let out a small one Now you say, no, I never heard it. No, did I smell it? My wudu is not broken. So when you know, when you are sure, then you don't worry about waiting for sound or hearing, smelling or hearing. Hello?
وعن عبد الله بن عباس رضي الله عنهما قال إن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم شرب لبنا فمضمض وقال إن له لذة عليه فأخبر ابن عباس رضي الله عنه يريد الله صلى الله عليه وسلم أن يقول من شعر الصلاة من
Yeah, it has like a fat, it has grease. So this hadith says that it's mustahab to rinse the mouth after consuming something that is greasy. Similar to the hadith of the camel meat, where you have to rinse them out. You have to make wudu. That means must rinse out mouth. So too, hands must also be washed before and after the meal, so that it doesn't stick onto your hand. Hello?
وعن هريرة رضي الله عنه أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم صلى صلى الله عليه وسلم صلاة يوما بوضوء واحد مسح على يديه فقال له عمر لقد صنعت اليوم شيئا لم تكن تصنع قال إذا رضي الله عنه بيت قال في بيت مساء فعمر رضي الله عنه said if you have done something today which you have never done they said that it was intentional.
Yes. So Sayyidina Umar radiallahu ta'ala asked Nabi Karim sallallahu alaihi wasallam that before in Medina you used to make a fresh wudu for every salah. Now you made one wudu and you made performed a few salahs with that wudu. So Nabi Karim sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, I done it intentionally to show you that it is permissible to do it. Similarly with the masa of the khufay, making masa of the socks, I done it intentionally to show you that it can be done.
وعن سويد بن النعمان رضي الله عنه أنه خرج مع رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم عاما طيبا حتى إذا كانوا في الصحراء وهي من أدنى خيرا قبل العصر ثم دعا بالغواب فلم يؤت إلا بالتكبير فأمر به فاستبني فأكل رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم ثم قام إلى المغرب فمضمض ومضمض ثم صلى ولم يتوضأ رواه البخاري. This was Suwaid ibn Nu'man radiallahu anhu raised that he was the Prophet in the year of Hijrah, and so we came to this Talha, and it was first to say we told and he called out provision, and there wasn't excessive power. From Bali, right? From Bali, from India to be moisture. Yeah.
Yeah, so this tariya is so with motion and it's cooked on a fire. So this hadith makes it clear that wudu is not broken on eating any food that is cooked on the fire. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam ate the barley which was roasted on the fire. Thereafter, he only rinsed his mouth and offered a salah without brushing his wudu. This was in the 7th year after